Action Park
Media.
Can you say it for us?
I am the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, limousine riding, private jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that's having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with C-notes. And you can bet it all. I'ma be the last one standing tall. Joey Merlino.
Welcome back to episode 13, The Skinny, with Joey Merlino and Little Snuff. Lucky 13, here we go.
Yeah, it's my birthday, 13.
That's right. That's my father's birthday too, January 13th.
Yeah, I'm real lucky. I got 13 years in fucking jail. 14 years.
Unbelievable.
For receiving stolen property. Motherfuckers.
Could you imagine?
We got a special guest coming on today.
Very special.
Our main man we're in Tampa. They opened us they welcomed us with open arms.
Yes, they did.
We got our man Ric Flair coming on today. One of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
All time. 2-time Hall of Famer, 16-time champion. That's crazy.
74 years old. You got to see this guy. He's in better shape than me. He loves to go out, drink, have fun. He's a good man.
And girls. He loves girls.
Yeah, God bless him.
And don't forget to catch this episode. You got to catch us on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. And also, our merchandise is live. Make sure you go on there. Support the Skinny Podcast.
Yep. We need your help.
That's right.
We're doing bad.
Yeah, after the games last week. But
forget about it.
Well, we're hanging in there a little bit. I had an all right week last week, but a lot of people this week, Joe, want to hear a childhood story of yours. They've been asking me to ask you. You got a good story you could give everybody?
I got a million of them.
Give me one of the best ones you got.
I'm drinking Cuban coffee. It's like liquid meth.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
This will put Red Bull out of business.
Yeah. Tampa Bay Sandwich Shop. Don't
Tampa
forget.
Bay Sandwich Shop, the best.
If you're in Tampa, make sure you tell them
Cuban
Skinny
food.
sent you.
Cuban food, the best Cuban food I ever had in my life.
Really is.
And they're good people.
Absolutely.
This place we're in right now, every president was here, ate here. Everybody.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter, every star, anybody who played in Tampa Bay, sports teams, all ate here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's unbelievable. It's packed. We're in the back, but you're going to hear the noise because we're trying to keep it down.
Yeah.
But it's packed. I mean,
nothing you can do about that.
We can't throw the people out.
No.
The guy's got to make a living. But he welcomed us with open arms. A childhood story.
Yeah, give me a good one.
I remember when I was little, I had to be fucking 4 or 5 in my house or whatever. I don't know, my sister, whatever. And my mother backhanded me for tattletaling. That's the same thing, rat. That's what my lawyer used to tell the witnesses, and Eddie used to tell the witness on the stand, you're a tattletale. They used to get mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I remember we were like 4 or 5 or something. Who took that? I said, oh, Maria did or something. And my mother whacked me. Said, you don't tattletale.
Wow.
And I never, ever tattletaled again.
In life.
It was something stupid. Like, I don't know, who moved that or who broke that or whatever. So I was young. I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
But I remember I was in Newman in the high school.
In South Philly.
Yeah. And we were in a lunchroom. It was a big cafeteria, and they had the dean of discipline. Like they had like a guy on top of he was looking over the whole cafeteria.
Yeah.
And somebody hit him with a fucking apple right in the head.
And
during lunch.
Yeah.
Some kid
smoked them.
Kid that used to sit with us. He sat like 3 chairs down from us. We sat like our own table.
Yeah.
It was an Irish kid from 2nd Street, tough kid. He blasted him with hit him right in the head. The fucking apple broke. So they went fucking nuts. And back then there was no cameras in the fucking schools. So who did they pick out? Me. They blamed me. What I said, I don't know. I didn't see nothing. If you don't tell us you're getting thrown out, fuck you, they threw me out.
See you later, yeah.
So I go home, I had to tell my mother I got thrown out. So I told her I got thrown out. I don't know who did it. They wanted me to tell her. I didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
So make sure you go tell your father. So my father's hanging around a 9M bar. He used to hang there all the time.
Where was that at?
9 more Mensing.
Okay.
So he's in there. Me and Marty go. We go walking. Now I got to go tell him I got thrown out. So I walk in the bar, and he said, what? I said, I got thrown out of school. For what? I said, somebody threw the fucking apple They blamed me. They wanted me to tell. He said, "You didn't tell, did you?" No, never. Fuck him. He said, "Fuck that school."
Love it.
So I said, "Oh, it's good."
Yeah.
So now he said, "Let me call your mother." Because I said, "She's going nuts. She's howling at me." So he calls my mother. He had a roll of quarters, and he had a cutty of water in his hand. He had the roll of quarters in there, and puts the quarter in. He calls my mother. Meanwhile, as I walked there, it's like a 5-minute walk. The school called my mother and told my mother that I got suspended 7 times. I failed every subject.
So that's why.
Right? And we can't have him back no more.
Yeah.
I failed gym. I failed handwriting.
How do you
So now,
feel, Jim,
wait, so I don't know. So my father's on the phone. I think he's going to tell my mother, he didn't tell her, I didn't give a fuck. Fuck school.
Yeah.
My mother's telling him that I failed everything. The school just called. I suspended 7 times, failed everything.
Yeah.
He says, "You lying motherfucker." He throws the quarters at us. Me and Marty run the fuck out. He threw the drink at us and everything.
The whole thing.
We ran the fuck out, and that was the end of that.
Wow.
And I never went back to school.
Never went back to school.
Well, the next year I was supposed to go to Southern. I never went. Then I went to the racetrack.
Yeah, that's why you
became
became
a jockey.
But they blamed you even in school. It's
I got
Joey
blamed.
Merlino.
Yeah, the guy got hit right in the fucking head with the apple too.
That's crazy.
And I got blamed. Well, my father, he was happy. He was good with that. But then when he said to me, "How you feel handwriting? Are you fucking something wrong with you? How you feel gym?"
Yeah.
We just didn't go. We didn't go to class. We used to cut class. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he thought something was wrong with me. How I feel handwriting. You don't know how to write, he says.
That's funny. That's a classic. But that's a
funny
South
story.
Philly story.
South Philly story.
Newman.
We got a million of them.
Yeah, it's really crazy. This week especially is talking about South Philly. Let's get into the Eagles. What happened?
Listen, I gave the Eagles out. I did last week on the money line. But I thought about it all week. And I'm going to say it this week. I said, first of all, I swear football's fixed.
Yeah.
I said the other day, I bet San Fran. I said the other day, the Eagles are going to lose the next 2 games.
Yep. Yes, you did.
They're going to lose to San Fran, and they're going to lose to Dallas this week. And then them and Dallas are going to have the same record. I said this a week and a half ago. This way they can flex the games. It's all about money for the TV.
All about money.
And as soon as I said it, 3 days later they flexed the Eagles-Seattle game.
It's amazing.
They want every game to come down to the wire to mean something for the television.
Absolutely. For ratings,
And
money.
The Eagles are my team, but I think they're going to get blown out this week.
Joe, they got exposed.
Oh, they got
The
exposed.
defense got exposed.
The defense stinks. I've been saying it all year.
I mean,
they gave up 500 yards a game.
You can't win that
Their
way.
linebackers and defensive backs can't cover me.
know.
The linebacker can't tackle me.
No, Debo Samuel had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's
How about
insane.
McCaffrey?
He scores every week.
He should be the MVP.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
He's a workhorse. He's the best. He's the best in football.
And you got to give credit to Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
No, he's good.
I mean, the guy is good. I don't care about system quarterback. He is
He's
unbelievable.
Good. He's good.
He really
They're good.
is.
They're a good team.
They are.
They're the best team right now in the NFC.
They are. A lot of quarterbacks right now are hurt, so I don't know what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
Jacksonville, he's done.
Yeah, Barrow's done.
Barrow's done.
I don't know.
Hurts got hurt last week, but he came back.
Something's wrong with him. He's not.
Yeah, he don't look 100%.
His knee, his head. I don't know really what it is, but
Yeah, he don't look confident. I'll tell you that.
who's your Super Bowl winner right now? If you had to pick one, I know we said you.
Fucking San Fran.
San Fran.
I mean,
San Fran or Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Jacksonville had a shot.
I know.
You know, in the AFC, but now they're done. With no quarterback, they're done.
I love the Lions still. I do.
Detroit's
I do
good.
like Detroit.
No,
they are young.
I'll tell you, Green Bay's good. Don't sleep on Green Bay.
I know. We
I
had
love
Green Bay
them.
a bunch of times.
I love Green Bay last week on the money line. I said too.
Kansas City fell apart this week.
Kansas City, yeah, they're getting hit to Mahomes.
I know.
He's averaging 1-2 interceptions a game.
That's crazy, and he was
You'll
never doing like that.
but listen, it takes a couple of years to get them quarterbacks down. They know what they're doing.
They do. And last week with the NFL, we had a couple winners, couple losers. They always got to gamble responsibly. If we said it 1,000 times, I'll say it another 1,000 times. Always gamble responsibly. We might not all the time, but we try.
No, we're sick.
Yeah.
No, don't gamble.
Yeah.
If you're fucking smart, don't gamble.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't be like us. Fucking degenerates.
Who you like this week?
I like Dallas.
You like Dallas this week?
I think Dallas.
Who you got in
Well,
college?
college only one game. Army
Yeah.
and Navy. I like Army.
You like Army?
-2.
Okay.
I like the Vikings.
Over the Raiders,
Yeah,
right?
the Raiders, yeah. I like Houston -6 over the Jets.
Okay.
And I like Buffalo +3.
You like Buffalo
Over
plus
KC.
3 over KC.
Yeah.
That's strong. I'm gonna go with the Rams +8 over Baltimore.
Rams are playing
I
good.
like the dog there.
Rams are playing good.
Saints -5 over Carolina.
Carolina stinks.
And my lock of the week won last week again on Thursday night.
Yeah, you're 9-0.
Overs. It's insane. My lock of the week this week is over 46 in the San Fran game in
Fucking
Seattle. Got to bet overs.
Over every fucking game.
Overs.
No, guess what? You've been good with it, though.
With the locks, unbelievable.
Your lock of the week, you're 9-0.
If we just bet the lock of the week, we'd be in good shape.
Yeah, we'd be in real good shape.
But we'll cover more of the NFL. We got Uncle Flair coming on, which is crazy. But I do want to talk about the message you got hit last night.
I got a message from Michael Franchese's lawyer.
Yes.
I don't even know his name. I got it on here. I can't even say it. You got to read it.
I think his name is Justin.
Justin something. Yeah, he sends me...
What did he say to you?
Let me get the glasses.
You look young with the glasses on,
Yeah,
Joe.
real young. The fuck out. Break my balls. Yeah, this is Michael Franchese's lawyer. He DM'd me on my Instagram. Hi, Joe. I represent Michael Franchese. And we'd like to discuss possibly having you on his podcast. Let me know if there's any interest on your end. Thank you for your time and consideration. And I'll take pictures of this and show you on the, so you can read it for yourself.
Absolutely.
Never. I don't entertain lying rats. That's my answer. I never entertain lying rats. Here's his response. He told me the government never considered him a cooperating witness. But I am not a fan at all of how he associated with the biggest rat of all time, Sammy. And I agree with you that Michael should have never taken a plea deal. First of all, I never said nothing about a plea deal. I'm gonna put up so you read it. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about a plea deal. And Sammy, I don't know nothing about Sammy. He invited me on his show too. I wouldn't pee on him if he was on fire.
Yeah.
And then he says, I launched his wine here in Michigan, and we became friends. Growing up here, I was hanging out at the racetrack with Taco, so we had things in common. I had my uncle that lives in Florida that owns a Carolina ale house down there. Would love to meet you when I'm there next. My response, he's a lying motherfucker. He knows he's a rat. His whole family knew he was a rat, including his father.
Wow.
I didn't hear back from him. That was 9 o'clock at night. This morning, the lawyer texted back and said his father was a stand-up guy. He did 50 straight years. Friends of mine knew him. Well, he did 15 with him at FCI Minorville or something. Wherever the fuck he was.
Yeah.
I said, yes, you're right. His father did 50 years, but he still condoned what his son did. He knew his son was a rat. He used to make him visit him, and he picked him up from jail when he got out on his last bid. And he put his bail up for him and sent him commissary. So in my opinion, if you condone your son being a rat, you're just as bad as him. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's the truth. He knew his son was a fucking rat, and he fucking talked. His son put Nobby Walters away, the guy, the sports agent.
Yeah.
His answer is, well, he never went to jail. Well, he's not the judge. You testified against the guy. And he testified against your father's driver, I think it was, the guy out of Chicago. You're a rat. You know you're a fucking rat. Like, same thing with Sammy the Bull. Listen, do me a favor, all you rat motherfuckers. Do not invite me on your show. You're insulting me. I wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. Leave my name out of your mouth and go about your own fucking business. Fuck yous all. I'm done with yous.
And that's that.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you his text to me.
Yeah, we'll post
I
that.
would never go on his fucking, none of their shows. And then you got that other nut, Ciali, what the fuck's
Dom Cicali.
Whoever the fuck, he's obsessed by me.
Yeah, he says my name wrong, your name wrong, so we'll say his name. It's Chicklets.
Yeah, Chicklets. Yeah, Chicklets. Yeah. It looks like he's on crack. Anyway, you got him talking on this thing. They said that I should teach kids. I'm not telling kids to follow my footsteps.
Yeah, we mentioned nothing
You're
about
worried
that.
about kids.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, what about all the kids, all the people you put in jail and you left their kids? Forget about the men you put in jail. What about their families and their kids? You ain't worried about fucking kids, you motherfucker. You made orphans. You made kids orphans. You got Their fathers got life bits. You ain't worried about fucking kids, so don't go there with the kid shit with me. That's all bullshit. You're full of shit. You're worried about kids. And that's what they do. I mean, listen, they put us in jail. They put me in jail. I was in jail a lot of time. I did a lot of time. My father did a lot of time.
Yeah.
They don't hurt us. We're fucking men. They hurt our families. They hurt our mothers, our kids, our wives. That's who they hurt. They ain't hurting me.
Absolutely.
I had fun in jail. I mean, I don't want to be there, but you make the best of it.
Yeah.
We laughed, we broke balls. The same thing like we're doing here, we did in there.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of good guys in here, you have fun, you work out, you stay in shape, and that's it.
Yeah.
But as far as all that shit, he's worried about kids.
Yeah.
That I'm teaching kids the wrong path. I ain't teaching no kids the wrong path. We're going to go to the youth study center and talk to kids. You fucking idiot. You can't go nowhere. You can't even go if you come to, I want you to come to the youth study center in Philly and talk to the kids. You'll get it beaten. They'll beat you up, the juveniles. They don't want you. Nobody wants you. Stay where the fuck you're at.
Yeah, they
Talk
mention
to
your name.
Well, yeah, because
everything.
they're trying to get ratings on their show.
Yeah.
And we're in Tampa. I think that other rat lives out here.
Yes.
Tampa's got us with open arms. We'll be back.
That's right.
We're coming back here.
And we got Ric Flair coming on.
We got Ric Flair coming up, my main man, and
the merchandise.
the merchandise. We got some nice stuff.
Yes, we do. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get your last order of merchandise, you will be refunded,
Yeah.
or you're going to get a new hoodie or T-shirt. We already talked to them about that.
Yeah, the last company screwed us over, but we'll be all right.
The
We got
new
a
company's great,
Yeah, new
so.
company's good. It comes right out. We ain't never going to run out of anything.
Never.
And that's it. We're waiting for our boy to come up right now.
You'll see him, Uncle Flair.
Uncle Flair.
Welcome back. Episode 13, The Skinny, with Joey Merlino, Little Snuff, and the legend himself, 16-time champion, 2-time Hall of Famer, the WWE, Mr. Ric Flair himself.
Welcome, Rick.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate you being on the podcast today. We're live in Tampa Bay at the Sandwich Shop. Don't forget to check them out. We're going to show the food shortly. Let's get into Mr. Ric Flair himself. How you doing today, Rick?
Good. Very good.
How you feeling, my brother?
I feel great.
You look great. God bless you.
Great.
Thank you. Tired, but traveling a lot.
Yeah, a lot of traveling killed you. The fucking
Yeah.
plane.
No, not really. I'm just catching up.
Yeah, catching up to you.
Catching up on some sleep.
Yeah.
So we wanted to dive into just getting to know you a little bit. Who is Ric Flair? When did you start wrestling, Rick?
1972.
1972. And you got right into it. High
Yep.
school. Did you know you always wanted to be a wrestler?
Oh, well, I always enjoyed it. I didn't know that I'd end up being a wrestler. No. But when the opportunity presented itself, I jumped on it.
Right in there.
Yeah.
What did your parents do for a living? Was your
My dad was a doctor. My mom was a journalist.
Really? Did they want you to be a wrestler?
No.
They wanted you to follow
No
their-
chance. No, not really. They wanted me to survive.
Right. Yeah.
Where'd you grow up at?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Fucking cold there.
Real cold.
Cold as balls over there.
I was just there last week.
Fucking cold.
That's too cold.
Too cold.
11 degrees.
11 degrees?
And when you got into wrestling, who broke you into the business?
Vern Gagne.
And how old were you then?
21.
21 years old. Wow.
That's unbelievable.
What school did you go to?
University of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
For a year.
For a year, did you transfer out of there? Or
What?
did you transfer out of that school?
No, I was, let's just say my grades weren't very good.
You were like me.
That was so great.
They transferred me.
And when you got into the business, when you first started out, and you got broken in, things like that, were you getting paid right off the bat back then? Like, how was the money?
$50 a night.
$50
A night.
to wrestle? What the
So
fuck?
really,
500-mile trip, $50.
to make 50.
1,000-mile trip, maybe 100.
What the fuck?
That's insane.
That's insane.
So when you started, that's all you made. How many shows were you doing a year back then?
When I first started, about 150. By year 3, I was doing 365 shows a year.
That's
Every single day you're
That's
working.
one every day.
Every day of the week. Every day of the week. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, every day.
You never had a holiday off or anything. That's wild. That's hard. And your body, I mean, you had to take injuries and things like that.
It's part of what you learn to do, you know.
Yeah.
I've been very lucky, very fortunate.
He's in dead shape. You got to see him with the jacket off.
Yeah, and
His arms are bigger than my legs.
Yeah,
God bless
he still
him.
looks good.
No, he's ripped up.
Did you have any surgeries or anything from wrestling?
I've had 2 rotator cuffs, but I cracked C5 in my neck and 6, and never had to have surgery, and I broke my back in an airplane crash.
Are you getting
Yeah,
airplane?
And never had to have any surgery, knock on wood. So I'm very lucky.
When you were in the airplane crash, I heard that you, from the story I read, you switched seats with somebody. Instead of sitting in the front, you went to the back.
No, I wanted to sit in front, but I got overruled seniority-wise.
Really?
Thank God.
And he got paralyzed, right?
Really, yeah.
And then you're back.
Johnny Valentine.
That's
What a
crazy.
shame. What a
That
fucking
really is. And everybody also, they want to know, where did the Nature Boy nickname come
Yeah, the nickname.
From Buddy Rogers.
from? Buddy Rogers.
I stole it.
And he told you though you can, right?
Yeah.
And you copied like the style that
I
you
actually
had.
met him years later.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Back then, who were the guys that you were always around? Like, who was your favorite partners back then? The tag team that you were on?
Oh, the Greg Valentine, but I liked working with Wahoo, Blackjack, a number of guys. Actually, there's nobody I really didn't enjoy working with. I've gotten to know so many. You know?
You're always friendly with everybody and things like that. And then your personality speaks for itself.
Personality is the best.
Yeah. And you and Joey got a lot in common when it comes to rappers.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers like talking about you
Yes,
guys.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And you're in songs, he's in songs.
Yeah, awesome.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, a lot of rappers use your quotes too.
Yeah.
They love that. Who was your best match that you think of back then?
Either with Sting, Dusty Rhodes, or Ricky Steamboat, one of the 3.
Ricky Steamboat.
I had a couple of good ones with Shawn Michaels too, but I was a lot older. So,
It was later in your career.
yeah.
You wrestled like a year ago, right?
Dad?
You had a match like a year ago, right?
I had a match a year ago. That wasn't a very good match.
How did you feel when you did that match?
I felt great, but then I was dehydrated and I got lightheaded and everybody got worried, but it was nothing at all.
Well, when you did that match, weren't you sick prior to that a year ago?
No, it was real sick in 17.
17?
17.
And how did you recover from that?
Took me 2 years, 2.5 years. Wow, actually, almost 3 years.
And you were sick back. You were being sick.
Yeah.
But then you recovered and you went and did wrestling. How old were you when you did your last match?
73.
Wow,
73 wrestling.
That's
God bless you.
That's impressive.
Fucking dead shape.
It really is.
Thank you.
And your catchphrases and things like that. What's your favorite one? If you had to pick your favorite catchphrase,
Limousine riding, private jet flying.
that's your best one.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
That's a good one too. Yeah, I'm every woman's dream and every man's wife.
Used to be.
Yeah. That's the truth.
Yeah, we're getting old now.
Yeah. And me and Joe, we're from Philly. So how was it when you were
Yeah, how was Philly?
How you guys feeling about the 49ers?
Yeah, they're good.
They exposed them.
They exposed the Eagles. They're a good team. They're fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
How did you like coming to Philly when you would travel for wrestling?
Oh, I love Philly. It's great sports town.
Yeah, great. The fans are the craziest, right?
Always. The
Yeah,
fans get crazy. They enjoy it.
Our buddy Ty Domi got in a fight with the fans.
Yeah.
He went over he was in a penalty box. He went over, he's fucking fist fighting with the fans in the
Oh, is
stands.
that right?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
yeah.
Philly, yeah.
Then he had to take him to the game. It was a whole big story back then.
Yeah.
Ty's a
It really
great
was.
guy.
Ty was he's our good friend. He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
313 fights.
Rick, let me hear a little bit about your relationship with Andre the Giant back then.
It was always good. We traveled together a lot. I actually drove him around when we first started. But
He broke you into the business?
what's that?
Did he broke you in?
No, we started together.
Oh,
really?
sorry,
Yeah. So I spent a lot of time with him when he was Jean Ferrer before he became Andre the Giant. So,
I can't believe he was that fucking big.
Huh?
I can't believe he was that big.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Only one of a kind.
That's it.
What did he eat? Did you ever go to dinner with him?
Oh, I did it one minute time. He ate everything. and drank everything.
Oh, he's a drinker too?
Oh, yeah, he could
Yeah?
drink. Yeah.
That's good. God bless him.
Would you now like? Who's your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers? If you had to put
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Hogan, and Austin.
really.
Steve Austin.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Great. That's my generation.
Yeah.
Right.
Him, The Rock.
Yeah.
You know, Shawn Michaels.
Fabulous. I'd put The Rock there too. Just that he didn't stay in the business that long, you know.
He started making movies, making hundreds
Yeah,
of millions.
I know. But Rock was tremendous, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Really is.
They want him to run for president.
Yeah, they do want him to run for president.
What's that?
They want him to run for president.
Yeah, he probably could.
Yeah, he probably could.
Did you ever want to go down that path to start making
No.
movies? No.
Never. I did one and I just the schedule's brutal. Up at 5 a.m. workout and retake.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience.
Not interested in doing. Rather go out a little bit at night.
Yeah.
How did you go out at nighttime? You know, have a drink, whatever, girls. You never missed the next day ever once.
Never.
I know.
God bless. They said you were in the gym at 6 in the morning. You're my
Every
idol.
day.
You're my idol. Drink all night and in the gym.
You don't get there in the morning. You don't get there later on.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You get exhausted.
Yeah, you get exhausted. Yeah.
And the best part about it is with wrestling, this schedule, like you work every single day. You've never had days off.
No.
How was your relationship with Vince McMahon?
Good. Great guy.
Great guy.
Always. And did they always have you, when you would perform, how did they set all these matches up? We were talking about that last night. Like, how were the matches all?
They're booked by bookers. It's a huge. It would be too hard to explain, but there's probably 10 or 12 people involved in it.
Really?
And then he has the final say.
He has the final say.
Well, now Hunter has the final say, but he did.
Did you ever want to give back the belt? Like somebody say, "Yeah, I want you to take the belt tonight." Like you win, and say, "No, you take it."
Well, I did a couple times in really hot areas.
Really?
We got the rice with the black bean sauce there.
Looks good. What is that right there? Chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Yeah.
With special sauce. Unbelievable. Food's really good here. You got best Cuban food in Florida.
Oh yeah.
The best. And I got the Cuban coffee. It's liquid crack. I'll be up for a week. If you guys are in town, you got to stop here.
Absolutely.
Tampa welcomed us with open arms.
Frank, how long you been living down here for now?
2.5 years.
Yeah, you love it?
I love it.
You like the hot weather, right? Me too.
Oh, I love it.
Better than Minnesota, right?
You can't beat Florida weather.
No.
Joey hates the cold.
I fucking hate it.
I know.
I do. I can't take it no more. I guess it's when you get older. This is unbelievable. So, Rick, who you like in football? I know your team's Michigan, right?
Yes.
Jim Harbaugh's a great guy.
Greatest guy in the world.
Great coach. Look what they did to this poor guy.
What's that?
Look what they did to him. They suspended him for nothing.
For nothing.
Nothing.
Who do you think wins the Super Bowl this year?
That's a good question right now. It's up in the air.
I think the favorite's got to be
49ers.
49ers and maybe Baltimore.
The game, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore. Jacksonville, the quarterback's hurt. He got hurt. Burrows is done, but that kid played great. We replaced him.
Oh, yeah.
He had,
played unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Last night.
I think he had 4 incomplete passes.
Yeah. When you were wrestling and everything like that, were you always into sports besides wrestling?
Yes.
What sport's your favorite?
Football. I like NBA basketball too.
Yeah, basketball's good.
Football, just a game.
And I like golf when Tiger's playing.
Yeah. He played last week again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not even bar.
Yeah, they said he's supposed to come back.
I mean, he's just a legend. He really is.
Yeah,
The food here is excellent.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He put a hell of a spread out.
Yes, he did. So this. Rick, did you ever do the main event at WrestleMania?
No.
You were co-main event though, right?
Co-main event, yep.
How come you think?
What's that?
How come? Just the storyline?
No, I just never in that position. I got there late.
You got there late, right?
I didn't get there until I was 41.
Really, that late in life? Well, look at the career you had. How long it lasted.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
No.
But I mean,
And now you're.
I may have been in 10 Star Cage, which was our WrestleMania before WrestleMania.
Yeah. 6-time champion, 2-time. What did it feel like when you got inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Tremendous. A real honor.
Yeah, it was an honor, right?
How many guys are in the Hall of Fame?
How many guys are in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I have no idea.
It's got to be a lot. Not that many.
Not that many, though.
Yeah. And now your daughter took over.
Yeah. God bless her.
She's kicking ass, too.
How's she doing?
Great.
Yeah.
She's the champ, right?
Yes, she is.
Well, she's not front of the champion, but she's out on her heels.
How did she get into wrestling? Just did she want to do it or no? She's got started late.
She got started late. I had her in an event with me, and somebody asked her why she wasn't in it.
Yeah.
And I saw her get up and walk around the room and come back. She looked at me and said, "You think I could do it?" I said, "I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
But you really want to." And the rest is history.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you feeling otherwise, though?
I feel great. Health-wise, I feel great.
Yeah. After you got sick, after that, it was all good.
Took a couple years to come back, but
Yeah.
You play poker, Rick? You play poker?
no. I have, but I don't anymore.
You gave up. No gambling, right?
You're better off.
No more gambling.
You just like to go out and enjoy a few cocktails and go home and go to bed.
I like the bar scene, yep.
The bar scene?
The bar scene better than the tables.
Yeah, you're better off. It's cheaper, too.
Yeah.
Way cheaper.
Time of the year, I just love watching sports on TV.
Yeah.
You go home, you relax. Last night was a good game.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, overtime. Yeah, overtime.
And the Lightning's right popular here, too.
Yeah. Tampa Bay. Well, all the teams are good.
That guy played his 1,000th game, the defenseman for Tampa Bay.
Huh? Yeah, Hedman.
And he's good. He's good. Great player. He's a Hall of Famer.
Tampa's got some good sports teams.
Yeah. How's your buddy Mike Tyson?
Mike's doing great.
Good man.
He's a wonderful guy. You're going to see him this week, right?
Yeah, I'm going to see him this week, yeah.
I love Mike.
I'll send you regards.
How'd you get into the cannabis business?
With Mike and a guy named Chad Bronstein.
I know you got the energy drink, right?
Yep. New Energy.
Who Energy?
That's his famous line.
Mushroom infused.
Oh, really?
He's got to give us the who.
There it is. Everywhere you go, they ask you to do it, don't they?
Yep. Thank God.
Probably, yeah. That's
right.
a good thing. You probably do it all day, right?
Yep.
When you talk about the greatest wrestlers of all time, you are.
He's right here. He's sitting next to us.
You are.
I was going to try to measure, different generations, different eras. I'm honored to be in that league.
Absolutely.
I think it's really hard to say who was the best.
Yeah, it's hard to say that, but you're right there. He's right there.
100%. Who was your best match, you think? Shawn Michaels?
No, Ricky Steamboat.
Really?
Yeah. Shawn was good, but I was older then.
Yeah, you were older, right? He had to take the reins a little bit back then.
He totally took the reins.
Yeah. It's just Hall of Fame status right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wrestling that long and things like that.
Joe was telling us last night. They got these guys now today. They're jumping 12 foot up the thing onto a table.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's fucking.
What's the ring feel like when you're back though the whole time? Like, how's it built? Just 2x4s?
2x4s, plywood, and a wrestling mat.
Wow.
It's got to have bounce in it though, right?
Nah, no bounce.
No bounce?
No.
What the fuck?
But it's got that noise.
What a rope's
The
got.
noise is just the plywood.
It's the plywood, right? Yeah, it's like hitting the fucking table.
There's no sound effects on the ring.
Right.
It's just the plywood when you hit it and come off.
Yeah, it's like smacking plywood.
Boom.
But the ropes move, right? The rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing with the ropes. You have
Yeah.
to. Back then, though, you know, your generation, though, there was blood everywhere. Now you don't see it no more.
No. Health reasons.
That's why.
Is that what it is? Yeah, there was always bleeding back then.
Yeah. When'd you used to keep the razor? Right there. That was the trick of the trade. You never were nervous about doing that?
Never.
I love it.
That's crazy.
I couldn't wait to get to it.
Joe, what were we talking about outside? About the jacket. People stole the jacket?
Yeah, this guy had, how many did he have? 12 of them?
My robe, I had 35.
And you don't have one now?
Probably 4.
4? All right.
Better than none.
Yeah. Ex-wives steal it all.
How many ex-wives, Rick? You don't mind me asking?
4.
4? You're doing good.
Yeah.
How much did he play for in lawyers?
What? Between lawyers and divorce, forget about it.
I was never home, just.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. Fucking working every night.
Yeah. Especially in that business. Food's excellent. I can't eat no more.
No, it's really good. Food's really good.
When you're traveling, though, you got no time to see your kids.
No. But that's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you work 300, every day you work.
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year's.
2-a-days.
Yeah.
Would you still contact with, like, The Undertaker and Hulk Hogan? You're still friends with them guys?
See him periodically.
What did you just do with Sting? You just did something?
I signed with AEW. He's going to retire in March.
Yeah. How's AEW? How's that?
Great.
I mean,
Great people, nice people to work for.
he's the biggest star there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are.
Oh, he's a legend.
No, I'm not far. That wouldn't quite be true.
What do you think goes on this year with basketball? Who do you think wins it all this year?
I hope the Lakers.
Yeah?
Lakers? You're a Laker fan? Denver stuff.
If Davis can stay healthy,
Yeah, he gets hurt too much.
so far so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Joker, the kid from Denver?
Unbelievable.
It really is.
Because he doesn't look like a good athlete.
No, when they drafted, he never went to college, and they had the scouting report on him. They said he's a fat white kid that can't jump.
Yeah.
That's what they said. That was the scouting report on him.
Yeah.
A fat white kid that can't jump. Guess what? He's
Wait till
good.
that kid from San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's
He
going
really
to be. He's a point guard.
When he matures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Another
mean,
year. And he's with the right guy, Popovich.
Yeah, well, he's a legend.
Popovich.
He's humongous. The Sixers can't get there. They can't win.
No, they can't.
Embiid, it's just not the team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Embiid's really good though.
No, he's great. I think they play him wrong. He's supposed to be under the basket.
Yeah.
They got him bringing the ball up.
Yeah, but he can shoot from the outside.
Yeah, but underneath he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
And he's good from the foul line.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
90-some%.
He's a young kid, right?
Yeah,
Embiid?
he's not that old.
Let's see, 28, 29, 20. I don't
You got
know.
a career, got a lot left in him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then they got Maxey, which is good also.
Yeah, he's playing well this year.
Yeah, Max is good.
He's a shooter. That's what they're missing, a shooter after Harden.
Yeah.
Well, Harden.
Hell, Indianapolis
Harden didn't want to play.
beat Boston last night by 10.
Yeah.
Who?
Really is Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah.
No, Indianapolis.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Indianapolis got a good team.
There's a lot of good teams in the NBA. Especially when it comes down to these players, the money they're making. How about the money that they get paid?
Oh, yeah.
Was it like that in wrestling?
No, it's big non-wrestling.
Yeah.
He made $50 to drive 500 miles. You had to go broke on gas.
Yeah. It's the truth.
You had to go broke on gas.
What about John Cena? Is
John's a great guy.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
he got into the movies too though now, right?
Yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah, he's in shape.
Great shape.
Yeah,
Both he and Dwayne are.
Yeah, he's fucking dead
You gotta
shape.
train, dude. That's what you have to do. You have to train and things like that.
Yeah.
But we appreciate him coming on.
No, he's the best.
You know, we
Thanks,
really
guys.
do.
Thank you.
We got to get you to Boca too. You got to come down to Boca.
Oh, well, we'll for sure.
Yeah. Take it. We'll go to dinner. Go. You golf?
I don't golf, but I'll drink with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, we'll
there
go
you
drinking. Yeah, we got to go drinking.
Before you leave, can
Great
you
seeing
give
you.
us it one time?
Huh?
Can you give us one time, Rolex wearing? Can you say it for us?
I am the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, limousine riding, private jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that's having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
That's right.
My man.
Life is a casino. We don't sing, we just hit them off with C-notes. And you can bet it all. I'ma be the last one standing tall. Joey Merlino.